Welcome in to episode 5 of our Let's Play Humankind series on Humankind difficulty. In the last episode, we saw some very interesting and highly aggressive moves come out of our neighbor on our continent. Now, this has hampered our ability to go quickly in the game, so we're progressing very slowly. We're on turn 38, but we have reached a critical point in the game where I think we've actually progressed relatively well, and now we have some serious decision-making to do about when we move up out of the ancient era. We're capped on science already, and so we have some critical choices to make, and we're going to execute some pretty interesting strategies, hopefully, in order to make the rest of our time in this era worthwhile. And hopefully, if everything goes smoothly and wars are not completely run amok by the time we're done with it, we will be moving up to the next era. Cross our fingers, and let's get into gameplay to see how things are going to go. Here we are, of course, in our beautiful capital city of Anug. We are 5 population, which is incredibly low for me at this point in any other game of Humankind. However, we have trained 2 full armies that are now progressing towards what could be a war condition with our good friend Sarge, 100 games, 100 days, who is feeling aggressive with full war support, and it's been a very tenuous relationship. We have burnt down 2 of his outposts. We are basically in an all-out skirmish war in this region of our lands. It has been very contentious. Now, here's what has now happened. At turn 38, which I feel is actually pretty good timing, let me know in the comments if you feel like maybe the timing could have potentially been better. I feel like turn 38 prep to move up. We're not going to be there by turn 38, but about turn 45 probably, I think we'll be pretty close to where we want to be. We're going to have the capability to move up. We are currently burning science, as is the case in Humankind, unless you're playing a science affinity culture. We can't research past this line, so we cannot research into the classical era when we're still in the ancient era. If you're a science affinity, you can, which is actually massively beneficial, but we're stuck. And all this science is 113 science per turn, which is actually a pretty darn nice amount at this point in the game. It's all just it's getting burnt. Nothing is coming from this science. It does not get stored up. Nothing happens with it. So we want to move up as quickly as possible because we're wasting science at this point, which we put a pretty heavy price, we put a focus on that. So we're now wasting an entire FIM that we are generating for nothing. It's just disappearing into the vast abyss of nothing. And so we need to make a decision about when to move up. The biggest thing I actually think we need to do, we'll talk about stars in a moment, is we need to get our adubas in. Now, the trick to this is if you put an aduba down and you put 1 turn of build into that aduba, then that aduba will stay in your queue. So long as you do not remove it from your queue, it will stay in your queue and you'll be able to build it in future eras. If you move up, obviously you can't place adubas anymore, unless you transcend, which we're not planning on doing that. I don't think we need to do this again. If you place them but do not put a turn of build into it, it also will not stay in your queue. It will disappear. So the trick is place the aduba, put a turn's worth of build into the aduba, and then it will sit in your queue. Now we have something like 6. No, I think 4. I think we have 4 of these to do. So that will take 4 turns. We have 4 adubas to place. We have 1 in here already, and we have turns into this one already. The one that's here, we already have build into this. You can see at the very bottom there, if there's build, there's production towards it, it will stay in our queue. So we have 1 there, we have 1 there. We have 6 total territories claimed, right? We have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, so that's 6 total territories claimed. So we have 4 adubas that we need to place and put a turn of build into. In other words, we have about 4 turns that we need to do that. Now, actually, it's only 2 turns, really, right? If we do the math the right way. Because this city can put an aduba down, and this city can put an aduba down same turn, build the 1 turn into it, we'll switch to the next one, keep them in our queue, and we'll be going. So in 2 turns, we could get all of our adubas in. So that's not bad. We could get our adubas in 2 turns. So we're okay with that. Now, I do think we need to finish this stone circles, the stone rings first, because we have some serious stability problems in this city. So we're going to do this first. Now, what I'd like to see happen is I'd like to push production a little bit. So I'm going to come down here to a nug. I'm going to say we don't have anyone working production here. I'm wondering how much production we need to move over in order to reduce the turns it takes to build this building. That already lowers us down to 3 turns. 3 turns? I don't think we'll get below that. Everything will be 3 after that. Okay, perfect. So we are going to, all we need to do is throw 1 extra person at it. Okay, 1 extra person is going to get us there an entire turn faster. So we're going to get stone rings in 3 turns. So let's see, what if we 3-turn that? What if we move one of these guys? I don't think anything will do it, right? Like none of that is going to impact us into the next turn. So we're just going to keep it the way it was. I think we're going to get there in 3 turns regardless. That's really nice. We're going to go with that. And we'll also be able to keep growing at the same time. So 2 turns to growth there. And we are also 3 turns to growth here. So we'll get at minimum, we'll get 2 more pop as well. So let's take a look at our star situation just to check in on that. We're going to go try to grab diplomat stars. So we're going to get that taken care of. We can also just renounce those to get those. I don't think we're going to get an estate star, although we might be close at the end of this. Builder stars, we're going to take a crack at least this second one. We should be able to potentially do that. That'll be a little bit of a trick as we're maneuvering around our Aduba building. And then I would like to see us take a shot at this agrarian star. I don't think this is going to happen. So if we just get this, maybe this one, and then maybe a builder star or something like that, I'd be satisfied with that. I just want a few more stars to gain a little more fame. Because again, once you move up, you have access to none of this fame anymore, right? So that's the plan. I have a slight other potential adjustment. We currently could attach in this to our capital. It would cost us 270. Here's what I realized. We have 3 wonders that have not been claimed as of yet. Stable of Pyramses, which I'm not particularly interested in. We're not really making any mounted units currently, and it's all about kind of mounted units. Temple of Artemis, which is all about ranged units, which actually could swing the war very heavily in our favor. Temple of Artemis might be something that we could consider. Pyramid of Giza is still available. If Pyramid of Giza or Temple of Artemis are still available by the time we hit the 250 influence necessary to claim them, I want to go after these. Everything I've read about the Pyramid of Giza, I'm not sure I've ever built it, says that the 25% district reduction in district cost is empire-wide, which is pretty crazy to think about. The text on all of these is a little bit confusing for the most part, and that was confirmed by all of my research on this online, because I was like, well, if it's in one city, do I really need it? And I was like, I mean, that'd be nice, but I believe the pyramids are empire-wide. So I'm thinking we go pyramids. If it gets taken, I still think Temple might help us win our war, which is almost inevitably coming. So I really want to save up that. Now, we're making 52 influence per turn. That's only going to go up as we get more population. So I think that we're good to go from that standpoint. I like where we sit. We have this guy sitting here. I don't think... I can't get to him for an attack. So these 2 guys are going to combine and move across and start to gather any of this. All of this we're going to gather up with these guys. They can't enter my territory anymore without declaring war, because we have attached it in. This guy might die just from he's sitting in my territory and he's not supposed to be, right? He's getting that fatigue penalty. He probably won't die, I don't think, quite, but he's very damaged. So we're going to combine these guys, move them across. This army is going to come up through here and be ready to potentially make a sweep in this direction. If war is not declared, I might sweep them into here if this doesn't get attached and just try to burn it down. Like, why not burn down another one of his territories? Then they can collapse. We could do like a collapse type of thing. I think we're gonna have to train up probably a 3rd army at some point to come at them. I think it's gonna get real bloody on this continent if war is declared. And right now, we're kind of in a space where, unless this is the new world, which it certainly could be, and we want to move up and find that out as quickly as we can, we're gonna be in some amount of potential trouble as far as we don't have a lot of land. Without a war, or that being the new world, we don't have a lot of land. So here we go. Let's see what happens to this guy, and let's see how this next turn unfolds for us. We're so slow. Turn 39. He is staying in our land. Where is he going? He's still in our land. Wait, what is happening here? Did he declare war? How is he in my land? Oh, is that not my land? Oh, this is an open territory. That's why they went there. I take everything I just said back. I haven't attached this yet. So, I guess we just start assassinating his men that are here. So, this is going to set us back, but I don't like that guy's just running around in my land. That's 5 war support gained for that. And now this guy can do this too. We attack from high ground. We're gonna gain another... Oh, he's gonna fight it. He's gonna fight this battle. Oh, this guy might not be able to retreat. Hi, friend. Sorry about this. Sorry about this, bud. That's... Ooh. Okay, so 2 battles won. That's nice. We do have some scouts in the middle of our unattached land, so that's not the best feeling in the world. We're gonna go ahead and move these guys here.
Come over here.
That's 10 more leverage, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna connect these guys in on this turn, and we should be able to then put them on river. We want to get to this. Is that the fastest route to it? Yeah, I think it is. So we want to get to this. So let's tack them out to there. We have 2 turns left on that build. Then we're going to 1 turn in all of our Adubas, as well as if we want a Builder Star, all we have to do is build these 2 Silk in, and I believe those are not going to be that expensive. Those were a 3-turn build in our capital right now. That's a large expense. I still think we want that star. I don't want to hang out in this era too long, though. We don't need to, and I think we need to up our production something fierce. So I think we need to take a production-oriented culture for the next one. That, I think, is our goal. Where do these guys just come from? I usually can look at the way they're facing. Oftentimes, that will tell you. Hey, this little back and forth here has yielded massive dividends as far as just the sheer number of curiosities we found just going back and forth over there. All right, these guys are still hanging. Their population is down to 3 again, so he continues to train military units out of his capital. He is just pumping military units out. Gosh, that's terrifying. Is that an embassy? That's an embassy. So he has an embassy now, which is not the greatest thing for us, because he could start leveraging against us, doing like war-related things to drop our war score. So we want to pay attention to that. All right, we're at the end turn capability. We're saving our gold potentially to buy a Pentaconter up here to get out and exploring the oceans, which would be very, very helpful for us. And then we're saving our influence to claim a wonder, which we could actually probably do in, what, two turns probably? We could claim a wonder. All 3 of them are still available. Fascinating. We also have this guy to watch. I want to see where this guy goes. I don't think this army is going to detour much from their current destination, but we'll see. These guys can't move this way. They can't go into this land, though. They're stuck. They're stuck going this way. So maybe we wait till this guy moves. We see if he moves back down here, and then we just go back and crush him. I think that will be the potential play. Let's check these really quick. 4 turns left on those, so we don't have to do those quite yet. Room has gained pop. That's nice. They're going to move back. How far back are they going to move? Are they going to move? Is he going to go put a claim in again? Oh, sweet goodness. This is just not what I want to be doing with this army. He's going to go put a claim in on this territory again. Here's the thing. I almost want him to. I want him to put down another claim. Burn your influence more. You know, I just don't understand what he's doing with these guys. I guess we're just gonna... This guy's just gonna... We're doing a little mess around, you know? We're gonna do a little mess around. All these guys... That was only 5. That kind of sucks. These guys are gonna go collect stuff. We've got 3 more. We've got 3 more we can get quick access to. If they don't attach this, we can jump in and do that. I don't know if I try to burn down with these guys, I don't think that works. Well, I really want to. Like, I really want to at this point. Alright, this guy's gonna collect this and hope it is influence. Oh my goodness, and a ton of influence, and we can now claim our wonder. Boom. Wonder claim. On the turn! Burley snags pyramids on the turn! We just checked this! Oh, the pain in my soul. I was gonna get to build pyramids for the first time. Burley claims it on the turn. Well, I guess we take Temple. Temple will push our faith out considerably. We get plus 10 health regeneration. We get combat strength on any ranged attack units, so all of our archers are going to be better. Plus 2 is a really big deal, actually. This also counts as a holy site. I'm not opposed to this. We could save this influence to claim something in the next, like a better wonder in the next era, but the idea of getting one of these, I don't know. I'm just going to do it, you know? I'm just going to do it. All right, we spent all our influence. So sue me. All right, these guys are going to hang. They're just keeping an eye on everything that's going on over there. These guys are going to swing back around and check out any other curiosities. Those guys are making bank for us. And then let's do a quick check. So we got one turn left on this. We're dropping rapidly here. We don't want to put anything else into that. We're going to start one-turning our other buildings after that. And then yeah, he's going to grow as well. So that's perfectly fine. So we're cranking on some different things here. So that's good. Let's do a thing, because I think we might be able to get some turns into another Aduba here. So I'm going to queue up an Aduba and then put it next, because we're going to have leftover... We might potentially have some leftover industry here, and that would actually get our one turn of this Aduba done faster. So let's place this. Where do we want it? We want it surrounded by farmers' quarters. All of these look like great locations. This one in particular looks really nice. That one looks really, really good. Actually, even this. Oh, that's only 8. Why is that only 8? Why is that 10? Oh, it's exploiting that. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and queue. Let's queue this, and then we'll switch this in our queue over to here. That way, any excess industry gets put into this. As soon as there's I'm not assuming that the turn doesn't matter. As soon as there is industry placed into this Aduba, it will stay in our queue regardless of whether we move up or not. I actually want to do the same thing here, right? Because we don't actually want them to build this granary necessarily, although the food would be nice. We want to be one-turning our Adubas in. So we're going to go grab an Aduba. That just cost us 1-1. Will we be surrounding that with farmers' quarters? Maybe. I mean, at least one. Otherwise, we're only getting the 8 right away. Those could all be either farmers' quarters or makers' quarters. It really just depends. So I'm not opposed to just putting on the 10 spot. Just take the 10 spot. It only costs us 1 and 1, so I think we do this. And then we flip this next in our queue. So that, again, any excess production goes towards that. Perfect. I like that. I'm hoping this guy puts a claim in next turn. I want it. Honestly, just do it. Just let me burn down more of your influence. Okay. I think that's it for what we need to do. These guys are up here. These guys are going to watch this guy. And that's what I want to watch, actually, during this build, too. I want to see where these guys go during this turn switch. Put it down. Put down the claim. Do it. Do it! Osmosis event. Oh, it's a science osmosis. It's the worst thing that could have happened to us. Okay, do we want to go this way to attack this guy, or do we want to follow him down? I like the ability of having some high ground, potentially. We'll go this way. Hi, where are you going? Is he not going to put a claim in? Where is he going? Am I chasing around a guy that's not going to do anything? I hate this because I can't do anything with this science. Like, this science won't do anything for me. I want more science. We gotta fix our situation here. I want to unveil. Actually, no, I don't think curiosities can spawn on resources, so that was probably a useless little tile move there, but that's fine. These guys are out and about claiming these. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, that's okay. Next turn, we'll be able to grab that, and then... Oh, it's going to take us 4 turns to get all the way over there. Are any of those going to disappear in 4 turns?
You are not welcome here. Not now, not ever.
The next one's disappearing in 2, but we should be able to get it. That one, I don't think we're going after. Not sure. We'll have to see. That one we're definitely going to get. These 2 are going to be... That'll be questionable, right? And go grab that one next turn, though. These guys are just watching to see what happens in the capital. They're back up to 4 pop. We'll see if that goes down again, if they continue trading just ludicrous amounts of armies. Okay, so we'll hold on them, and then we'll end turn... I guess we just keep an eye up here again? It's a quick turn, which I like. It's nice to get a quick turn in. We're getting a lot of gold. Let's check our buyout cost on our... Where is it? Buyout cost on our Pentacontra is 235, so it's going to take a while. Our gold is going up very, very slowly right now. So we're going to take a little bit on that. See if this guy puts this claim in. Cervantes actually has... What's he doing? He's just running in a circle. Cervantes is just flip-flopping back and forth now, right? They'd be a nice add to one of our cities. We might... Maybe we do that. Could one turn an extra Aduba down, maybe? Okay, we're going to come down. We're going to come down and see what the heck this unit is doing. He didn't put a claim in, but I don't know where he went. Okay, he's just going to stand here. Do I just attack him? I feel like I just attack him, right? If he's not going to put the claim in... We'll take the 5 increase, right? We get 5 war score of war support for that. And he's gonna run his unit out. I would have loved to have him make a claim right there, just to be able to burn it, but there is the diplomat star, or our next oh, that's 20? Holy smokes. Alright, what are we at now? To get a 3rd star, we have to get to 135, but we can totally potentially do that. What's our renounce capability right now?
You are not welcome here. Not
We
now.
can renounce all for 30.
Not
That gets us not quite there, but... This trespassing goes away in 1 turn. Where is that trust? I think we just claimed that one, right? It's gonna take 3 turns to get to this. Is it on the 3rd? No, it's gonna take a 4th to get to the other one. I don't know which ones those are. That's oh, it's going away in 3 turns? Ugh, it's gonna be really close to try to get those. We'll have to pay attention to this. We'll have to pay attention to this. These guys could just hold again. And, oh, a fight. Oh, that's highly negative. That is probably outside of our capital being under attack by our enemy. This is some of the worst news we could have received. Aggressive free peoples. Oh, it's all spearmen, so that's okay, because we can crush spearmen. So I guess our 2nd army is not going to focus on Sarge now? This is bad news. So they're going to put a claim in on this territory. Could we get a claim? Man, if we would have seen that and this guy could have gotten an attack, if we could have just made a claim, then these guys would have to, like, move all the way through the land to try to find territory. Of course, then they might just attack our capital, which actually we could probably just fend off at this point. Wait, so this is a retreat, right? We retreat from this. I guess our army up here is going to have to come down and deal with this. I don't love this scenario. Unless this guy can sneak back in and put a territory claim down. Although, then they're just going to try to burn it down, probably. Alright, so now we have some fascinating... problems with free peoples. This is not particularly surprising. Usually you're going to have this in a game of Humankind. The timing on that is epically bad, because now we've got this guy who's just been running around doing nothing. This army's done... I mean, okay, we've gotten war support from it, so that's okay. But... like, our war support is now, like, basically full. Sweet goodness. Okay. I don't love it. I do not love it. Okay, I believe we one-turned... Oh, you know what? We have more than one-turned these now, so that's unfortunate. I forgot that we were one-turning. Alright, let's put this one... Put this one here, save that for a potential market quarter. Put this down, and we're going to move it up in the queue. I'm actually going to scoot this back in the queue because I don't really want that envoy anymore. So we're going to one-turn that Aduba. Then we are going to go to Urim. We're actually going to put their last one in. Where do we want this one to go? Probably here to the north, so we have the possibility of putting some things around it. So let's go here with it. We're going to swing that in. That will get us everything we need. I'm going to leave the granary as our next thing. These guys have no production whatsoever. Food's going to become an issue for them shortly, but we are growing at a pretty rapid rate. The question becomes now, I don't want to attach this. I want to save to see if we can get this claim in. We should have just put this claim in a while ago. We're being kind of greedy with not claiming our territories behind lines. And that has cost us. That's costing us now at this point. That's going to cost us. So I think we want to watch this down here. Let's see what happens down here. I can't get back into the territory. Oh, he's gonna come out. Oh, our guy's gonna die now. That was, okay. So he's not gonna claim the land. He's gonna come down and assassinate our poor scout. Oh, well, this is not... I can't retreat, so we're basically just defending at this point. We defend off at this point. We just give up our flag, try to run away, basically. Take the flag. Take the flag! He doesn't care about the flag, he just wants to... Yep, he's gonna surround me and try to kill me. That is... I don't think we can get away, right? There's no... What a perfect play by them. Surrounding high ground, ignoring the flag. Scout, I'm sorry. We just forfeited your life for no reason whatsoever. Oh, brutal. I thought he was going to focus on claiming the territory. Was not focused on that. He might come down and try to burn this. Get out of here.
No fear.
He can't retreat this time, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, he's got another guy down here? Oh! Okay, well, I guess we need to train another army. What is this? I want this guy to join the fight. I don't want to kill this guy first turn. I want this guy in the fight. I want him to add this guy to the fight really badly. What is it, a scout rider? Oh, yeah, I definitely want that scout rider in the fight. He's not going to kill an archer, right? Let's... We should have actually just... We could have actually... Oh, no, he can't get this. The battle lines end here, so he has to come this way. It does leave my archer still potentially at risk. Let's give up this spot. And protect my archer maybe a little bit. We're just gonna end the round and see what happens. Can I shoot this guy without killing him? Oh, perfect. I can actually attack him without the round end. Okay, perfect. And now he brought his other guy into the fight. He brought his other guy into the fight. Okay. We'll scoot over to here. And we'll begin the destruction of this poor horseman. Perfect. 2 kills. A military star. Huge. Okay, so that went swimmingly well. Now we just have to deal with these guys down here. They are a little damaged, and I don't think they'll heal until they put something down. We have a 7-pop cap now. And these guys are going to do their thing. They're headed to go grab that. It's going to take another turn. Is it going to disappear?
I will listen to you if I must, but
I
know that
I don't think so. I don't think that's... This has got 2 turns on it. I don't know if we get there first, though, you know? I hopefully we do. We'll see. We'll see on the next turn, I guess. These guys are... Well, you know what? We're not doing anything here. Maybe we just bring these guys back. Why do these guys need to go back if these guys could just do it? We should have thought about that beforehand. These guys aren't doing anything. You know what? We're clearly not going to war with Sarge anytime immediately, I guess? Okay, oh my gosh, we have another science osmosis. We need to move up. We need to move up! Okay, we can demilitarize again. Let's just demilitarize this zone to block things off. I think that's the play. Just demilitarize that. Just to keep things interesting. Technically, we could demilitarize over here. That might have been a good play as well. Okay, so the only thing really to watch now I hate, like 195. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's watch where this guy goes. He's gonna go back into this territory. He's probably gonna put a claim down. There's our first move up. The Axumites are taken. An Aesthete Star as well. Oh, wait, he is coming to me. You're coming to me, sir. This is how you want to play this fight. We're gonna give him high ground. Either any way we take this fight. Oh no, we could get some high ground if we take it this way. He'll come and attack me. We can take high ground on this. He's got pikemen. This should be an easy win. We'll manual fight this. Archers on the bridge. We'll defend the archers by stacking our guys there. He's gonna run into us. We're gonna get to shoot him first. He is gonna attack from high ground here. I mean, that's smart. So what we'll do is just make sure we'll make sure that unit can't do much of anything, and then I'm just gonna sit. We're just gonna sit here. I'll let them attack into me first round here. Oh, they got around. I should have thought about that too. Okay, so now we need to be able to get rid of these guys. We got the double shoot into this. Oh, I'm not good. I can't save these guys now? Oh boy. I think we attack in now, right? If I lose this archer to that guy... Oh, it was close. Oh, it was close. Wow, that archer very nearly died. Probably could have played that a little more smart. Alright, we'll get these guys back to full health. We'll just go hang out over there. I need a unit to come claim this, but I'm gonna need a unit over here anyway. So I guess the next unit we buy is like a scout rider, maybe? That we can put in the water as soon as we're done? Okay, I also think that we could possibly move up here, depending on where we're sitting, with this guy. Let's grab this and see what happens. Okay, there's also a curiosity. I do want the curiosity before we move up, unfortunately. That was only 5 leverage. That's a real bummer. They still haven't attached this.
Is there some reason you warrant my time, let alone
maybe.
trust?
Okay, so this is going away. I'm going to renounce this for the 5.
A mere
This is going away. I'm going to renounce this for the 5. We actually picked both of those up, I think,
you
already.
won't do it again.
Oppressing his people and oppressing the faithful, so that's not great. I think we renounce all of this, to be honest. Even though I know we could potentially use more. Just renounce this as well.
I can see the bigger
picture. We just
picture.
renounce this as well.
Let us... It would be best.
That's renounced. That we just renounced everything, so there are no more of those to pick up. Is that going to get us what we want? Oh, it's so not. It's so not. Man, I'd love that other diplomat star. Okay, we'd also like to take a crack at the builder stuff. So, we're not going to move up yet. Nubian stack Sumites. Actually, 2 people have moved up. Ooh. Okay, good stuff is disappearing fast. Axumites, gone. Axumites are not bad. Celts, very good, gone. Maya, very good, gone. I would have possibly liked the Maya. What do we have left? Garamantes are okay. Greeks are okay. Carthaginians are actually really good and maybe really nice for us. Marians are not bad if we want to keep pushing, like research stuff. That'd be kind of wild. Mayans being gone is kind of a bummer. Mayans would have been really nice. I don't think anyone else has. Oh wait, minus 20 on leverage actions cost. Paper mill allows construction of new district tiles. Counts as a maker's quarter. It makes paper. 12 science per paper when an intel is collected. Are we just playing a diplomat game? The amphitheatron is really nice, and the science per researcher. I mean, we could get way ahead in that. I mean, it's hard to pass up the Carthaginians. Minus 25% on all constructibles buyout cost is huge. The Kothon is, in my opinion, one of the best. It's one of the best, like, unique emblematic districts in the game. Oh, boy. Okay, well, we'll have choices to make. But basically what I'm saying is we can sit for a little bit. I wanted to rush it. Now that we claimed a wonder, we got other things we can do here. Let's push for some stars. Sitting in 4th. If we don't collect more stars in this era, man, Icarus is cruising. Icarus is absolutely cruising. Okay. We are burning science, though, so I don't want to burn science for too much longer. I also want to get over to the New World. So many decisions to make! Okay. I think here's what we do. Here's what we do. I think... No, we gotta do that next round. Just hold on. I'll give you instructions later. Okay, this army is gonna do the thing that I wanted it to do in the first place, which is come across here and maybe assist with this burn. I'm pretty sure I still want that. I guess this way is our to here, and then we'll make a new decision with you. Okay, a nug is going to switch. We have production in all of our Edubas, unless we want to make this attachment, which we are almost about to do. I want to build in anything that's cheap. So copper mine in 2 turns. We'll go copper mine. We're going to switch that into like our first spot. We want any extra production to go into these. We'll throw these in. Put those in next. How many builders, how many things do we need to build? We need 2. We only need 2 to get a builder star, so I think that's it. We just put those 2 in. Because this city has none of that to build it. Yeah, all of their builds would take a long time to do, so they can just keep working their Adubas. Oh, wait. Maybe they should work an embassy. Maybe we should work an embassy here, actually. Because we don't need science. These Adubas are not useful to us, actually. We just want them queued up. We could put the granary in. But I like the idea of putting an embassy down, actually. I think this city works embassy now. Let's do that. Plus 5 stability era, plus 3 influence per era per adjacent district. We want this embassy down soonish. Where are we putting it? It does not exploit anything. It benefits from being around districts. I mean, right here would get an immediate bonus, but that takes away a really great market quarter. Like, this being a market quarter triangle, it's, like, really nice. Where could we put this that would be highly beneficial? It doesn't have to be in... we could actually put it down in our capital, which would be nice. I like the idea of putting Temple... Temple could go down here, or Temple could just go like in another one of these territories to help with the stability problem. We're at 46 and we've stabilized. It's not great. Embassy doesn't help that per se, but I think we're good for now. I'm gonna put this embassy down. Urim, where are we putting this embassy? Where are we putting this embassy? Can't get much right now. We want that to be a farmer's quarter for later. I like... You want your embassy to be surrounded by stuff. We also have other districts that we want to be surrounding our stuff, right? So it's like very complicated. It's a complicated set of feelings that we end up having for these. We don't really... You know what? We don't have to have the influence right now. Like, it could be like a way... Actually, you know what? Adjacent to a holy site? Adjacent to a holy site sounds absolutely fantastic. I'm going to put it right here, because if we do build other oh wait, where would we put the Kothon? If we go Carthaginians, the Kothon goes right there. If we put it here, that's a pretty big bonus right away. It takes away an awesome market quarter spot though. So I think I'm just gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it here. We're gonna call this like all market quarterable. I'm gonna put this here next to the holy site. Yes. I don't care about the little influence gain perk. This doesn't seem like highly worth it. So we're just gonna go here. I think I've convinced myself of this at this point. We could also put it here. Then we can put a maker's quarter here and still exploit all of the tiles around it. This is a 1 industry tile. It's garbage. Only thing that would work there would be a market quarter, maybe, and it wouldn't even be that good. Okay, we're just gonna put it here. This is a perfect spot. That's great, because we'll put a market quarter there. It'll end up getting a bunch of bonuses. Okay, perfect. We're gonna put a maker's quarter there. We'll probably put a market quarter here at some point. That will be a nice spot. Okay, yes, build the embassy. Build this embassy for me. Because none of the other stuff is going to get us... We're not going to go for that 3rd builder star, so we're good there, right? Okay. Perfect. Let's take a quick look at Faith. Oh, Faith is going very poorly for us all of a sudden. Very poorly. Oh my goodness, when did this pop up? He had barely started spreading Faith. Faith are regenerating. 4.5 faith from there. Where is he generating all his faith from? 29 faith from this spot right here. Okay, so Temple of Artemis is actually potentially going to be a game saver for our religion. We're not going to get a tenant, though. We're not going to get a tenant at all. Do we even have a tenant? We have no tenant. Virtue says water is taken. Reject luxury is taken. Stain is still available. Respect the Sea's bounties is still available. Seek wisdom, still available. There's still good stuff available, but our faith is basically crumbling at this point. Okay, let's get the builder star. Let's move up. Then we'll worry about that. I think we just press end turn here, right? I do need I need a unit here as well. Maya Celts, we knew those two already. Who else is gone? Okay, just those three. Perfect. I really would love this. I don't think we have it in us to get that, potentially. 20 gold. That's... Well, that gets us closer to a pentacontra. And they've made another city. So our access has now been fully cut. So our access to the rest of the continent is cut. So these guys now have one... They have just one thing to do, and that is just go back and prep to move to the New World. And then we have to debate when we declare this war. Again, I don't typically declare war, so these guys aren't gonna get to do anything over here. I think we just go claim... We just get our territory claims in. We attach this right away. We have like a million things queued right now. We could get another Aduba. We could get another Aduba attached. We'd get what do we get? We'd get another 12 industry. -4 food though. They have 26 food. Population is going to be confusing, but we get. You know what? I'm just going to do it. We're just going to attach this. I'm going to attach this for the 270. Stability is going to be fine in our capital. Boom, done. -10 food. So that's where now we have our problem. But we could train. We don't want to train a unit here because we don't have a harbor yet. Let's see. How do we fix that problem? What's the buyout cost? It's 500. Yeah, that's not. So really, we'd want to get a unit. What we would want to do is get a unit here. We can't get a pentacontra here. We have 8 turns to solve this problem. We could finish the envoy. That would be an easy one. Finish the envoy. That'd be a single turn build. We get the envoy out, get him ready to go. That fixes our food problem. I believe it should fix our food problem. Sets us back one more turn. Oh, we could just buy him out.
Your first envoy. This seasoned
Simple.
traveler
Easy.
represents you abroad.
Love that you
and
can buy
also
him out for
has
reduced
quite a
cost based on
nose
build
for
put towards
intel
them. Okay, so we
and
finish that
interest.
next turn. Then we build our next one. That triggers our move up. When we get that second builder star, that triggers our move up. If we get the diplomat star, so be it. I don't think we will, and that's fine. These guys are going to move over here to prep to get in the water. These armies, I guess, are just going to defend our borders. Like, we're just going to kind of roam the borders and put claims in, I guess. So these guys are going to reverse. The claim in this territory is where? Like up here somewhere? Like here, or here, like here. Just send them back over there. We'll start putting claims down. These guys can do the same thing. Right? We'll send these guys over here to get this claim in. Get our claims in. We have 2 solid cities. I mean, we have 2 solid cities if we just attach in some of this stuff, if we can get to the New World. Then we decide when and if we declare war here. Declaring war there would fix all of our religious issues, right? We're putting a lot of religious pressure. We're not even trading with them. Yeesh. Okay, so we end turn until the builder star, yeah? Is that what we just decided? Builder star comes in with two things. So next turn we get that. We might even get an agrarian star out of it. You know what? We're burning science like mad people. We're burning science like we don't even care. Osmosis event. Probably going to be another science one, which is a bummer. Those guys are moving. These guys are also just going to head in this direction. And these guys are going to jump in here. The claim in this territory, I think, goes here. How much does it actually cost? Oh, only 85. We can actually put it in now. 14-4 or a 12-6. We actually need production is my problem. So I like the idea of going here. It allows us to split pretty evenly. I'm going to go with the 12-6. Okay, Boom, that's in. We go claim that with them. All right, so working our way towards whatever we want to do. We also want to get the pyramids built at some point. That's 220. Oh. Whoop! All right, this guy can enter his land and scout for me. That's the biggest bonus here. Okay, and then we end turn. We're gonna move up here. Oh boy. Hello? Hello? We just throw the claim down like here, move it later, and bring our guys down here to potentially ward off a fight. What are those guys doing there? Hey! Hey! What do you think this is? There's our builder star. Oh, we got it already. Oh, nice. We got a bunch of extra leverage right there. All right, so this guy's blocking, but he's also blocking them. I'm gonna play chicken with these guys. Let's see if they'll move. Let's see if they'll move. These guys just need to get the coast. These guys are gonna go. I guess we just put this. We can't put it on this turn. We put it on next turn before we leave. We can throw that down, I think. These guys are gonna go grab this. Oh, they can come up as well. 20 gold. That's not exactly what we wanted. Okay, so we got the builder star. I think that's it. I think that's our move. Han are taken now. Wow. We thought about going Han, and they're like, oh, nah, don't do that. We don't want you to do that. All right, so I'm not going to get this last diplomat star. We're too far away from this estate star. We're not going to get... It's only 4 more builds. 4 more builds would take us forever. And agrarian stars, we need 6 more population. Growing in 4, growing in 1, but then it's going to stop growing. It's just not going to happen. So I think that sets us up pretty well. We're at 2950. First place has moved up and has no stars, so they're 1,000 fame ahead of us. 1,100 fame is the difference in this era. I'm not opposed to that at all. That's fine. We're dealing with a bunch of absolute nonsense down here. So I think we just move up. So I think this is the turn. We got the builder star. We're not going to get this. We're not going to get that for another few turns. Two kills to get a military star actually is not... We could get that if we just declared war right now. But that would prolong this immensely. So I think we just pick our move. Oh, did we one turn? Oh, wait. Did we one turn this other Aduba? We did not. That's slightly unfortunate. It's slightly unfortunate. We're going to put it here. Going to cost us 3 food off the bat, which is not my favorite thing in the world, but that's where we're going to put it. We need to one turn that, and so we do have to go 1 more turn. So we are going to do that. I am indeed going to do that. That's slightly painful. These guys did move away, so we're just going to follow with our envoy. Perfect. I think we end, and then we move up on the next turn. Boom. Early. Egyptians to Han. What an interesting choice. Built to last has been, build a wonder. Oh yeah, we didn't build our wonder. We just claimed it. That's the first wonder build on turn 48. That's interesting. That's very fascinating to me. I'm only 5 away on this agrarian star. There's no way. All right, 3 turns. That's just for 1 population. Another 4. 4 turns to get 2 pop, and we need 5. It's just not gonna work. So this does become our move up now. So we move up on this turn, and then we will call it an episode. That's what we're gonna do. This guy is gonna get some exploration done, actually, which I'm excited about. I want to see potentially what's up here. I want to bust this fog and then take a discovery, little discovery tour. All right, these guys can actually get their placement in now if they want to. Yeah, that's where I was headed for this 519. I think we can take that now. We can wait the turns and just take that now. Let's get that down. Let's get that down. These guys can also put in... They should put their harbor down first. But do we want the harbor down? I feel like we do. Is that claim going to go through? How much was that claim going to cost? What's the cost on this claim? 97. So as long as we have 97 left... Oh, plus whatever we make, though, so it's totally fine. So we put the harbor in. That's an 8 food harbor. We can put a couple things in there. We can also put it here, but that kills a lot of production. So I'm fine with this. This is fine. Put that down. We'll throw down our artisan's quarter. I want access to that. Beautiful, beautiful salt right away. These guys now have a new mission to go collect that. And we might as well just throw this. Boom, done. That one's ready for attachment now as well. We're not going to attach because we're running stability problems galore here. And it costs way too much right now. But we're claimed. We'll get this claimed. We're not going to attach it. Then we're ready to go see what the heck this is. If that's New World, this will be a late war. If it's a war at all, maybe we just make friends. That's entirely possible. Could have actually just used these guys to put that outpost in. All right, we have an event. The first calendar. The invention of the calendar heralded the glorious days of the Empire's history. Now with 2 major cities and numerous farming affairs needed to harmonize across the land, it's time to standardize this calendar. Traders must have easy means of synchronizing their activities. By what means do you wish to track the days? We can track it through solar means, or we can track it through lunar means. Well, science is definitely the way we want to go, so we're going to track it through solar means. And now brings us to our move up. Turn 48, slightly longer than I thought we were going to go, with not quite as many stars as I wanted. I would have really liked this diplomat star. I very rarely move out without a builder star either. Oh, we almost got the builder star. Because of... Oh, man. Well, crap. Why did we look at that? Old. 3 builds for a builder star. We put this claim in. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. How many turns does that take? The cost on this is going to be... You know what? I'm going to try it. We're going to try it. Crap, we're going another turn! Oh, this feels bad. It's another science osmosis, probably. Oh... There's the claim. Oh, it's instantly in. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we have to wait another turn. We'll put the... Oh, actually, no, wait. The harbor is it. The harbor is the build. Harbor and then these 2, and then we've got it. 74... 34, 34. It's going to get it. We'll be close. We'll be close on next turn. I do want to put the harbor in first. Harbor goes down. The harbor's going to go down here. Then we put this in on the next turn. This build also happens next turn as well. That gets us the builder star. Oh, well. There you go. All right, let's venture up into these here hills. Hi.
There, let's go.
How's your territory looking? Interesting. Ah! There's the holy site generating all the... I see. I see how it is.
We have our orders.
I guess I just set this guy to auto-export. No, I still have specific things I want him to do. Go collect some more leverage, somehow. Alright, these guys just need to get to the coast. Right here. Or here. It doesn't really matter, either or. Let's get to the harbor. Get to there. Do your thing. These guys are making their move this way. Did they already... Yeah, they're already teched to do that. That attach is not happening. We already know that. That's down. We're going to build that in next turn. And so we just press the end turn button.
You have created an embassy. Behind those elegant doors, a whole new world of diplomacy awaits.
We may have made a mistake. I mean, they were already gone, but... Carthaginians! Oh, what do we have left now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, a Nug needs food. Oh, good lord. Oh, we don't want to build these Adubas yet, that's for sure. Oh, no! The Sag. The much Sag. My Carthaginians are gone. Look at all the water we have for the Cothons. Oh, 9 food, 14 food, 26 food. Hi. Let's put this in. Let's throw this guy into gold really quick, just because we're still burning stuff. Oh, man. Alright, these Adubas probably don't need to get built. So let's, switch back over to the granary here. And Nug might lose a pop here unless we build a unit, I guess. We build another... one turn a scout. Do we need another scout? Oh, we can one turn a warrior. I'm not opposed to that. These guys are going to grab that. Let's hold. These guys are going to come back to a more defensive position. This guy's doing some good work. Beauty. Beauty. These guys, where are these guys? Where are these guys? I guess we could just go over to the new one. I guess we could go fight that Free Peoples. Give it up. We're going to move this guy. We're going to move him this way. I still need him for defensive purposes in case things go down. This guy's going to wait till we have the tech to move into the water. And we decided we move up, yeah? Now we move up. We got the Builder Star. That Diplomat Star we're not going to get. This is too far away. It's tempting to wait for those. That's not going to happen, though. We're losing pop in those cities. Okay, so now we move up. All right, so move up to end it. Stay as the Sumerians. I don't think we need to. Garamantes are interesting. +5 influence on main plaza if the city is growing. That is not bad. But you need to make the Falgueras work, you need sterile terrain. We don't really have that. Nazca are very weird. Bonus emblematic district and territories containing a natural wonder. Now we do have 2 natural wonders. I don't think 2 extra bonuses are worth taking Nazca lines. This is not there. Greek is definitely worth +2 science on researchers per city or outpost, and then +3 science per era. We also get influence per era. The amphitheatron is very nice. Hoplites are not the greatest potential unit here, just because they're anti-cav, but they do have phalanx, which is nice. Greeks would be a nice move up for us. Goths, we get the Tumulus, but I don't like the Tumulus as a common squirter, so I'm not going to go Goths on this playthrough. Huns, if we want to just completely go to war, but I don't foresee that being our plan right now. Marians would be nice because of the Aesthete ability, +1 influence on emblematic district, -10% on attach outpost cost. It's not bad. We also get a research religious with the Stupa. Gives us faith and science, so this is a potential option. The Marians would be powerful. We could go Achaemenid Persians for the city cap, combine that with our current look that we have. Satrap's Palace is... if we're trading, it's good. We're not really trading. I don't particularly care for the Romans. Triumphal Arch is good, but only if you're going to war actively. So I think we're debating between here the Marians, which are Aesthete, and get us the religious district Stupa. But actually, that's the same as the Greeks, right? No, it's not religious. So the thing is, do we care about our religion? +1 influence per era, +3 science per era. +2 science per adjacent district. And then we get +2 science per researchers. I'm actually, you know what? I'm thinking the Marians might be our play. +1 influence on emblematic district. That's not going to get us much to start with, but that will build over time. We get +1 influence straight up, +2 faith, +3 science. It doesn't increase like the Greek one increases over time, and we get more influence with the Stupa. I like that the Stupa is a religious district, and I like that this unit is very powerful and not... It's also ranged, and we have... Oh! And we have Temple of Artemis. Done. There we go. Marians. Adopt. We take the Marians. This is our move up. And this will be the end of the episode.
As urban centers grow, both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability.
That might be us. That might be us.
Looking for ideas? How about science and elephants? I'd say the Marians had a couple of good ones there.
I think so, too. And that is where we'll pick things up in the next episode. The start of the classical era, the move up on turn 51. Well, on turn 50. Maybe not the greatest moves. Although the Marians are really great culture, so I'm excited to play them. We will see how that goes. If you like the content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and you're subscribed to the channel. I post these videos every Sunday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.